TMCC is in the business of workforce development, and so we listen to the community needs, develop our curricula, and the idea is to provide a workforce for the community as the community grows. Right now, we see a real opportunity for geothermal resources to being developed in Nevada, and northern Nevada especially, and regionally. So TMCC proposed to the Department of Energy to set up a geothermal plant operators program. There's only one in the world that we know of, and it's in Iceland, and so this would be the only geothermal plant operators program in the United States. Regarding the skills required for application to this program, as well as with any energy program, there are certain technical skills required. There's your basic academic competencies like math, basic geometry, college algebra, science, a little bit of thermodynamics, some heat transfer, chemical interactions, and then safety risk assessments, electronics, electrical knowledge, and a certain amount of instrumentation. Data collection will be a huge part of a geothermal plant operators program. So those are just some of the technical skills. In addition, there are what we refer to as employability skills, which are going to be required. And these are skills that, such as communication, being able to write, and public and group speaking, a certain amount of verbal skills. There are workplace ethics that we have to teach, honesty, integrity, reliability, and a certain work ethic that has to be taught to students. Punctuality, application to work. And then the big ones such as critical thinking, problem solving, entrepreneurship, leadership capabilities. These are all, and as well as interpersonal skills. These are all skills that are going to be required for a successful geothermal plant operator and a successful person in any technological field. We think that TMCC has some real advantages for setting up this geothermal plant operators program. Number one, we have a nice grant from the Department of Energy. It's a 3-year grant to set up this program, and along with that grant, we've received a donation, an anonymous donation, to set up a geothermal laboratory, and it's strictly a plant operators laboratory. So we will have a whole suite of training techniques. We'll have pumps, valves. We'll have all of the different parts of a geothermal plant. And then finally, we have a 100 megawatt geothermal plant right outside our back door. Provides a goodly amount of the power to NV Energy, and they are a partner in this program. So finally, we've brought together industry leaders in the program to develop the curriculum itself. We have a very practical curriculum, and this is what the industry leaders were looking towards. And we have, because of this, we have built a strong collaboration with ORMAT, Gradient Resources, Geothermal Development Associates, Magma Energy, to develop this curriculum. We propose to promote this curriculum throughout the geothermal areas, which can be exploited, and hopefully have a collaboration with the region in development of their geothermal resources. One of the aspects that we have in our curriculum is the idea that we are going to be training international students. We believe that there are opportunities in the African Rift countries such as Ethiopia and Kenya. They are developing geothermal resources, and as well as Indonesia, New Zealand, the Pacific Rim countries specifically. There are a number of delivery systems that we are going to be using in our program. Online courses, standard curriculum generation and delivery, as well as boot camps, if you will, which will allow students to come in for 8 weeks for an intensive course here at TMCC. So this is our effort to develop a international group of trained plant operators. As I mentioned, industry plays a very significant role in the development of the curriculum and hiring our graduates. Obviously, we feel that we can work closely with industry. As a matter of fact, what we're developing is an internship program and office, which would be related also to the placement office in TMCC. And this will allow a seamless transition from internships to job placement as students graduate. The industries, as I mentioned, gradient and ORMAT and magma, geothermal development, all of these industries, as I said, have a role in the curriculum development, and they are also going to be working with us in the assessment area to, as graduates come on, we will modify our courses to reflect the needs of industry as the needs of industry change. So it's a continuous feedback loop as far as curriculum and graduation and curriculum revision. Well, I think as an educational institution, this is really a symbol of what TMCC can do given a required job development area. As I mentioned, Geothermal Energy Association said there's about 1.7 jobs per megawatt. If you do the numbers, there are about 2,500 megawatts of geothermal potential in Nevada. There are another 3,000 jobs in California, Oregon, Idaho, potential jobs, which gives us close to 10,000 jobs available. This obviously is not going to happen overnight. It's going to these power plants are going to come online in a certain order, and we expect probably within the next 10 years this will be a very strong industry, and will also provide medium to high paying jobs for plant operators and plant supervisors. This really doesn't even come to, it doesn't address the idea that there are going to be a whole suite of ancillary jobs to these plant operators, attorneys, other accountants, other people who work within the geothermal field, the development people, the geologists, other types of engineers. They all come together to build a successful geothermal industry. So there's going to be, the future looks very bright for jobs in the region. Additionally, we haven't talked about the geothermal heat industry and the opportunities there. By this, I mean we're talking about using geothermal energy as a heat source to spur an industry such as aquaculture or greenhouse development, or even saving energy in commercial buildings such as schools, hotels, etc. This is sort of a sleeping giant as far as the ability to generate workforce, the need for workforce in this field. So all in all, geothermal in this region looks very good. The future looks very bright, and I think we're just right at the beginning of it.